How do you get more shows? How do you get more bookings? How do you get your brand out there?
Facebook has exploded in the past year with Reels because it's gone from just people you know to moving to a fan page, where people can be fans. And I've got around 40,000 fans on that page. And that's led an income. I just got a payment last night from Facebook for $1,800
Yeah.
for people watching my Reels, which is, it's unheard of in our business, because normally what we're trying to do is we're trying to get people just to look at our videos so we can get more shows. But now this is another stream of income.
I just got 2 of my payments this morning from Facebook Reels from
Yeah.
Meta. And it's crazy how I got paid a few hundred on one and 600 on the other. And that wasn't my intent. So I know people that are watching this, are looking at these little shorts. I see yours all over the place. They just keep popping up in my news feed. Mine keep popping up. What I do is I put a little bit of advertising on the back end of it, as well as receiving sponsored ads. And so it's like you said, another income stream is being paid by the social media people. Now you can do that through YouTube shorts as well. Start getting paid through YouTube as a creator for your shorts. It's taking current new content or existing content and cutting it up into less than 1 minute segments in most of the cases.
Yeah.
And doing a little sort of highlight with captions predominantly. I use the captions on mine. Do you use captions on yours?
Sometimes what I find is that the more stuff I put on the video, the less views I get.
Yeah.
So what I tend to do is put a clickbait sort of headline, just one line on the video. You'll never believe this, or typical, Irish wedding, or whatever it is. And I just find if I just put that on it, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. Some of my videos, I have one video has 10 seconds and it's so far got 500,000 views. So it's not like before for your social media building. Just 10-second clips from your show, they seem to be working phenomenally well for me, because I think you're getting paid. First off, there's a 3 sort of streams coming in here, not just income but also gigs. So what you have is you're sending the video out there to get more shows.
Yeah.
You're getting paid on the show. That's your second one, and then you're getting paid for people watching the video. So if you have a handful of really good clips, you can just keep regurgitating them again and again. That's what I think. I have 600 videos in total, 600 clips on between my phone and between my YouTube and between my Facebook channels. And I can just keep and they're all short. I'm finding that people are seeing my videos who'd never seen my videos before. Like the guy who does my printing here in the clinic, when he was making delivery to me, he's like, "Oh, I keep seeing you on TikTok." A middle-aged woman who was a manager of one of the hotels I was working at, she's like, "Oh, I saw your videos on TikTok." Whereas beforehand, it was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were a hypnotist."
Yeah.
Now so I think what I'm finding is that, as you mentioned with YouTube, but we're finding that YouTube and Facebook are now trying to catch up with TikTok. I find the great thing about TikTok is I can get a video at a wedding or a show or a corporate or a college. I can take 10 seconds of a really funny clip. I take it from my phone. I put it onto TikTok, and I add all the stuff to it. I add the blurb and I add and then I just it automatically brings it to Instagram, which automatically puts it on Facebook Reels. And then it's automatically on my camera roll. So then all I literally have to do is go to my other social media and just literally cut and paste it straight in. So I really think that's sort of a game changer, because I often found over the years, trying to get the same video, you have to log in, log out, log in, log out, log in, log out on 5 different social medias.
And obviously we've just indicated there's multiple streams of income to be had from,
yeah,
but also more show bookings to be had for that as well. The other thing I've found to be really useful is building very specific funnels. If you notice, some of the bigger brands, like Gary Vee's a good example, they have their website, but then they pivot into funnels. And if you don't know what a funnel is, or a landing page or a squeeze page, it's all the same thing. But basically, it is a series of pages, normally 3. Page 1, the offer. Page 2, thank you and the upsell. Page 3, congratulations, you bought everything. Page. I'll make specific funnels with keywords so that I can manipulate the search engines. So it will sit on my domain, but I'll make the funnel. So for example, incrediblehypnotist.com is my website, but / comedy stage hypnotist for fairs, festivals, and fairgrounds in the USA. The URL. No one's going to type that thing in, but what they're going to do is they're going to find it when I start driving advertising to it, right? Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and I use Google ads, and I still use Bing ads, because Apple used that search engine, so do Microsoft, and there's very little competition in there. So
Yeah.
of course you get more for your more
That's brilliant.
advertising for your
That's
money. But one thing I will say here is if you do very well at Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, that kind of thing, your advertising becomes pennies on the dollar. Instead of paying a high amount on a click-through rate,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you use your Facebook ads to drive traffic to a funnel, the only thing you
Well,
can do
you're so right.
book you for a fair, a festival, something outside, like an outside of it. It's not talking about colleges, it's not talking about hypnotherapy, it's not talking about cruise ships. It's just, and if you drive traffic just to that and target owners of fairgrounds and festivals, fair managers, so you
Yeah,
target those keywords, what keeps popping up is the number one fairground hypnotist, and it really creates the offer, and then
yeah.
you give
That's
them an
brilliant.
irresistible offer that they can't refuse inside of the funnel. But because you've already been doing these Facebook Reels on social media, Facebook like, know, and trust you. That's one of the algorithms, the like, know, and trust. And because of
Yeah,
that, they're going to compensate you by rewarding you with a lower advertising dollar. So now when you
yeah,
advertise,
yeah,
instead of it being $1 a click, it'll be like 10, 15 cents. When you're actually at a show, one thing I do is when I look at the audience, how can I monetize them the most effective? The selling merch at the back of the room sometimes takes a long time if you don't have an army of salespeople,
yeah, yeah,
credit cards. So one thing I've come up with now is they just text the word show to a phone number, 10-digit number,
yeah.
text the word show to this, and it'll immediately put them into the mobile app. So they go into the mobile app, they click on the app now arrives on their phone like this,
Wow,
arrives on their cell phone, click to purchase. So one click purchase using your stored credit cards. So using your Apple Pay, Google Pay, whatever.
wow, wow, wow.
And that then immediately gets you the products. So one of the incentives is, first of all, I'm going to give you a 45-minute free relaxation
Yeah,
MP3 audio
yeah.
for a better night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, the show that you're going to be watching tonight is absolutely free if you download the app.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
now, because the show's $25,
yeah,
the in-app purchase is $197.
yeah,
So by cross-selling and offering that show, I've learned that I can actually make more money on the other merch because they're going to want the show video anyway.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And
That's
although I'm
brilliant. That's brilliant.
sacrificing the loss of selling that, I'm gaining. So I've actually been playing around with that, and it's going to be text the word this, download the app, get the free video, and by the way,
Yeah.
and here's your menu.
We'll do the wellness seminar and we'll do the hypnosis and we'll do the entertaining. But I said also we'll offer the company when we're selling it, we'll say, look, for every participant who comes, we'll give them access to our downloadable programs, which is, we've got a package, which is just, I just have to give, it only costs me a URL and a password. I don't need to spend anything. They're already up on a server. And it's like 30 different sessions, weight loss, smoking, anxiety, alcohol. And I say every participant of your company can get access to this afterwards, So it doesn't cost you anything and it's a free upsell and you're getting your name out to everybody. Then a lot of people will obviously book you privately. So there's all these methods. People can be good hypnotists, good therapists, but they're terrible business people. And that's the one thing I find in this business, especially in the clinical side of things.
Quick question from Don Swan. He's one of my former students. Good to see you, Don. And he's doing really well. He says, what do you suggest for positivity shows in high schools? Because a lot of schools want to have a positive angle. This is huge on high schools. You could build a positivity message. What I do is a generic affirmations to help you further your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, because that way it's generic and it actually applies to everyone. So I go down that route. And normally when they ask me for a positivity angle, that's the angle I give them. And I think it's 2 minutes long. It's like a little MP3 that my voice comes on and it's like, it's all positive affirmations. I want you to feel each day in every way more successful than you did yesterday. By the air that you breathe, by the way that you walk and talk, you'll feel better today. And I send them that little clip, and it's just a, say, 2-minute MP3. That will book me the gig every time. That will get me booked.
sit down with a white sheet of paper, put yourself in the center, and then just kind of put arrows going out of it. Okay, education is one, weddings is another, theaters is another, online stuff is another, there's just products is another, books is another. You can just keep writing and writing and then start exploring all these.
If you're not a stage hypnotist and you're not a hypnotherapist and you're brand new, you're going to get so many skills from learning stage hypnosis that you can translate into what it is you are doing. So you're either going to learn stage hypnosis, put both feet in and become a really incredible, excellent stage hypnotist, or you're going to learn stage hypnotist and be a wonderful hypnotherapist or a therapist with brand new skills on convincing and influencing, or you're going to use stage hypnosis, training, and you're going to go off and do something else, whether it's sales, whether it's marketing.
10 years ago when I started, I was sitting in my office as a clinical hypnotist. Never did a stage show. Sat down Googling YouTube, who comes up, this video for this guy called Richard Barker. 10 years of watching you. This is a cheat sheet of all his 20, 30 years experience, my 10 years experience, all the stuff you really need to know without having to go through 10 years or 20 years of learning it.
So even if they're already a hypnotist and they're already doing shows and they already have experience, we can teach you a whole new way of looking at stage hypnosis and a whole new way of building a bigger business than what you already have, if that's in fact what you want. Thanks everyone else for watching.
Bye-bye.